So now Proxima Station is the new Paladino terminal for everybody to send me weird-ass games on. Whoa! The fuck? Is that wait, what? I hadn't even loaded in. Like, my brain hadn't loaded in yet. I don't know. Oh. GLHF, how about a fuck you? I don't know. That's just completely over the top. Like, I don't even know each other, so your default is fuck you. You're just gonna go straight there, right off the bat. What? So, wouldn't you? So this is not the guy who burns the bridges. This is the guy who rounds up all the children, puts them on the bridge, and then burns the fucking bridge. This is the guy who doesn't write you an angry post on the internet. He writes you an angry post on the internet, and then he shoots your dog. I don't know. Or this is the guy who not only, like, he takes, like, the last, maybe you wanted that bag of Skittles from the vending machine, but he takes the bag of Skittles from the vending machine and then and keys your car and then fucks your mom. Also, I've been too busy coming up with shitty ones. We're gonna have to backtrack here. I don't usually pause the replays, so we're just gonna break this all down. I was too busy doing my thing, but I completely missed this. I was too busy doing my bullshit. So we're gonna break it down. So good luck, have fun, and now we're gonna assume he's a girl. We're just gonna for this sanity is going to be a girl. Good luck, have fun. How about a fuck you? That's mean. What does it matter? We don't even know each other. It's not like you are into me or something, right? Maybe. You don't know. I am not gay. Just letting you know. But I'm not overcompensating either. Only gays do that. And I'm not one of them. I don't know why I'm still talking about being gay, but fuck you. But you're probably a guy. Fuck you, but I'm not gay, though. I'm just... And if I'm a girl? You're not. Thing is, you're not. You don't know that either. You're not a girl. I am what I want. Okay, so that's... Okay, I had to get some backtracking. So that's where it stands right now. Stop. Pretending. Lame. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if we're talking about the game yet or not. I'm not sure if this is in reference to the game. I feel like Synidy's overtures have kind of softened him up a bit. Crossover, on the other hand, he was very hard to start. He's a very hard guy. He's real hard. Like, badass. So hard. So hard. But he's not gay. What are you, gay? Alright. So, real hard guy, though. But Synidy has treated him with a level of respect. He's okay, she's, you know what, we're gonna run with it. She's, just giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's had a bad day. So, you never know. So she's just being a nice girl, to soften things up. So, yeah, we've got the command center as well. A Reaper's on the way. A bit on the late side here, but not sure about the command center wall. And he's also rallying his SCVs. The Reaper really trying to figure out how to get out of this base. He will succeed. Let's go to the crossover not gay action cam. This stream this action cam sponsored by Not Gay Dragon. I'm not gay though. Just put that on the screen. We got to make sure people know. I'm gonna keep bringing it up. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this Reaper micro. He's gonna join in. You know what? We're just that was the not gay dragon action cam there, the crossover action cam. So the Reaper. It took about a minute and a half. The Reaper made its way across the map. You can't actually jump up here, by the way. He's gonna try to jump up. Unfortunately, you can't because it's blocked. But he's about to find that out. And the Reaper's going to go back when he tries to jump up. No, he's busy chasing down this Overlord with 2 Marines. And the one SCV here is to make sure that Overlord's still chilling, obviously. That was definitely a conscious thought he put into it. The Overlord will fall. The tank sieged up on the other side. Synody, she's got a layer done. Oh, are you... I'm so hard, I shoot at rocks. Alright? Fuck those rocks. Getting in my way. Alright? They might be hard, but they're not as hard as me. Because I'm not gay, though. Alright. I take it back. You can get a Reaper in there. It's just gonna take a while. I don't... It's a whole process. So he walled off with a command center at the front, and then now he's building a command center on the low ground. So this is kind of a show. This is kind of a placeholder command center. It's a test run for when he actually makes a command center. See, bullets beat rocks every time if you have enough bullets. Pretty soon, these rocks aren't going to be made of granite. They're going to be made of lead. All right, we got to get the over-under on whether these rocks are actually going down. Plenty of banelings here. Still, there is lair tech, but nothing that requires a lair has been built yet. Neither player has any upgrades, though Stim is about to finish. So, taking their time. Taking their time working up here in the tech tree. This Widow Mine is being very particular. Of all the places to put this Widow Mine, he's decided, I'm going to walk all the way around to a location that almost certainly will not be attacked. And I'm going to place this Widow Mine well off the path he would ever use to get to my base unless he happens to make mutas. So a lot of precise calculation went into this Widow Mine, which will probably do nothing. So we've got the Marines and Marauders stimming. He's not a huge fan of rocks in general. He doesn't like anything that challenges his hardness, okay? Because he knows he's the hardest thing on this entire map. He's so hard. And these rocks are no match. These rocks are a bit more of a match. But we'll get there. But he's not gay, though. A Thor is on the way. We're all over the place. The conversation has petered out. I assume Well, depending on how the game goes, Now, there are two types of players. Those who will BM at the start just for no reason, like Crossover here. And those who will continue it even if they're losing. There are plenty of those who will BM at the start, and then if they think they're winning, even though some of them aren't, they will continue the BM. But a lot of players will put up or shut up. And usually, since they didn't put up, they're going to shut up and just pretend like the reason they lost the game isn't their fault. I'm hoping Crossover, if he does end up losing, especially to this attack, or getting behind, he's not one of those bitches, because he's hard, remember. So I hope to hear more of his thoughts and his philosophies. Alright, combat shield's on the way. He's got +2. He does not have any armor upgrades, but all he needs are weapons. Armor is for bitches. Weapons are for real men. So hard. As we got the Ravagers on the way. So nothing but weapons upgrades. Fuck that armor. And meanwhile, the saga continues. As 183 supply, Synody, she's put a lot of stuff together here. That's a lot of supply. And it should be able to roll through. There's only one tank. There's another tank on the high ground. Once you get to 3 or 4 is when this starts getting dicey. The 2 Viking counterattack is ambitious, is the word I'll use. And we've got the quad Doom Drop here. He's cleared out now pro gamer strats. He cleared out the Overlords with the Vikings. So that way he can move these Overlords out and they will not be seen. Unfortunately, he does not see the 200 supply army at his front door. But, you never know. There's one Thor. Wait. Oh, yep, there's a Thor down there. So we got a quad drop coming in, including the Thor. So, meanwhile, more importantly, at the same time the attack is going in, there's still a couple tanks. They're going to do a lot of damage, but they're not going to do enough. We've got a base trade. It's gone from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. As he's going up the ramp, there is no wall, but the tanks are still doing a lot of damage. The Liberator is not sieged, but he removed most of the Ling Bane. And will he be able to wall off in time? I love the raising of the depots. This will make the difference. At the same time, the base trade is ramping up. The rocks are almost down. Much more importantly, all the Roaches and Ravagers are going to the other side of the map. The Terran player can still lift. The tank unsieged, or maybe that's a fresh tank. I don't know. A Thor is here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. A lot of the Marines and Marauders are rallying. The supplies are starting to even up. The Zerglings are trying to deal with the attack in the main, but these +2 Marines and Marauders are doing a great job. Will he micro the Thor away? Not even close, baby. And the main base is being gutted. The Roach Ravager is coming back. It's turning around. I'm getting whiplash. What are you doing? Meanwhile, the main base has been gutted. The lair is down. The Thor is still here, but not for much longer. A handful of Roach Ravager in the main. This should be cleaned up. Crossover gonna be able to deal with this. The Roaches are coming back. Does he have enough to, if it's all together? But it's trickling in one at a time, and the medevac should be able to escape. We've waited 10 minutes for this moment. He had a dream. When he started, people said he was crazy. They said, you can't do this, that's ridiculous. But he showed them that you can take down destructible rocks with a Reaper, that you could do anything. You can do anything. You are invincible. You are immortal. Do not fear the Reaper. The Reaper is but fear itself. That doesn't make sense. But don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it! Do it! As the base trade continues. And what happened to that Reaper? The Reaper now blocky at third base. There's still a lot of Roach Ravager here. It's landing the corrosive bios. That seems to be enough. The main base, this is actually a base trade. So, the supplies are very even. Good positioning on the Marine Marauder, but isn't going to be enough. The SCV count is 42 to 19, so the supplies are mostly in Army. The gap is in Army. 40 Army supply to 62. There's still a lot of Marine Marauder, but that's badly bruised. Another medevac over here needs to help out. 2 Vikings chilling. More bases have been taken. He's remade the spawning pool. The buildings are lifting. What is he making there? 2 medevacs. That's not a terrible choice. So we've got a full-on base trade. The Reaper has 0 kills. The rocks do not count as a kill. Inanimate objects do not count as kills because they are neither living nor dead. They just simply are. But that Reaper is so hard. Not gay, though. Has, we continue forward. The Broodlings, actually, the real MVPs. These units don't have armor right now, so the supplies have evened up, mostly because a bunch of the SCVs have been eviscerated. There's still a lair. It's 6 versus 23 workers. There's another base over here. He's trying to remake tech labs. That's he agrees that's a bit optimistic. There's another base in the bottom right. There's bases scattered all over this map right now. How many base trades are we going to see on Proxima Station in one goddamn night? A Hydralist done is on the way. Both players have money in the bank. Let me buy you a tank, girl. As right now, the Roaches are on the way. He's got some more, but there's like 1 medevac worth of units. The Reaper! The Reaper, the real MVP! The Roach Ravager is on the opposite side of the map. The Roach Warren is going to be taken out. There are random Terran buildings scattered all over. The starport, does he have any starports? There's a command center over here. There's a command center over here. There's a command center over here. The Hydralist done is being targeted. The drones are being evacuated. There's still 1 more base. Unfortunately, this meet and greet isn't going to be so friendly. That Queen's going to go down. The Roach Ravager finally working its way back, but not before. Killing most of those production facilities. Once again, the Broodling's getting big damage done. And it really does look like this is now Synity's game to lose. There's a base down here. There's an orbital command doing some dank scouting over here. Okay. What is all this over here? There's like a whole shipyard deal. You never see this part of the map. Is that like a big widow mine? Something like that. The Roach Ravager, she's splitting the units. We're sticking with that. Splitting the units to kill all the bases. It's a bit of whack-a-mole now, but crossover should be crossing over to the other side of having more ladder points, and very soon here. If he does tap out, he still has money. There are only 2 hatches here. There's no, like, what are you going to make? Zerglings? Honestly, that wouldn't be terrible. She's got the spawning pool. Well, not anymore. These barracks are under heavy fire. We're going to go ahead and... What is he researching? Concussive shells. Trying to spend that money. There's still plenty of depots. Well, there aren't many depots. There's a command center scattered around giving supply. So, the spawning pool goes down. There are now 0 production facilities. There's no... Synity cannot make any units but drones. And this hatchery is actually under fire. The drones are not taken out. There's still plenty of money. You are mad. Ooh. Ooh, saucy. So saucy. Honestly, this game is not 100% over, but it's getting there. And crossover, maybe caught typing. We'll lose a Marine. That Reaper is still alive, by the way. I would love if the Reaper is the last unit in this game for crossover. Well, let's not forget about these 2 Vikings, but they don't really count. But the Reaper is still here. If these Vikings could actually kill all these Ovies, that might make the difference. That Reaper, the Hero Reaper, will be saved as the medevacs continue. Oh, you can hear it simmering. You can feel his anger. Honestly, you know he's mad. Zinity just calling it like it is. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's bristling. He's brimming with just barely contained hatred. Not for Zinity. Not for StarCraft. More at his unrealized and unconscious desire to get fucked in the ass. But he isn't gay, though. So... don't worry, Zinity providing enough of that in this game. The Vikings have found the Overlord harvest. And that's actually going to make a bit of difference here. The supply block is going to be so real. There's still 120 supply on the map. 13 Hydras are going to make part of this difference. There are units being reproduced. There's a base over here. There's still 3 hatcheries on the map. But the bio count is actually... It's increasing. So, and the supply block is insanely real. Has to keep remaking Overlords, but he can't keep up. Thank you, Lemros. But he just... and is the Reaper still alive? Is the Hero Reaper? What's in the other medevac? There it is! It is 7 Marauders, 3 Marines, 5 medevacs, 2 Vikings. There's this Widow Mine, which has never fired the entire fucking game. What did I tell you? And 1 Reaper. The Spire is on the way, but he can't make any Spire units because he has no gas and no supply. The barracks are finally being cleaned up, but the Hydralisks are here and the medevacs might eventually die. Run, Reaper! Oh! MLG! Nails down another medevac. You can tell he is trying his heart out. Credit to Crossover here. Credit to Crossover. He is putting together a show. And that show is... He honestly, like, it's not so bad. He's doing a good job with the base trade. It's just he didn't quite have the tools to make it work. If he had 20 more supply when this started, this game might look very different. If these bases had gone down a little bit quicker, if he had a little bit more time to rebuild, then, oh no. Another shot lands. Doesn't kill anything. That Reaper on the front lines, this could be the end. But the Reaper very quick moves back. That 1 Marauder, get it! Get in the middle of it! Pick me up! Alright. Command center about to die back here. Hydra, shoot it! There you go. As another piece of the puzzle is taken away. The Spire is done, but there still is only 160 gas in the bank. So, there's that. He's getting another base. That Reaper helping out. He's got a lot of experience. He shot more than anyone else on this map combined. It took over 2,000, well, probably about 400 attacks to take down those rocks. So the Roaches and Ravagers continue. The Vikings, 9 kills, 14 kills, all of them Overlords. 1 Muta. 1 Muta is on the way. I do not believe there are no barracks left. There are 2 orbital commands. There are only so many units left. Mules are dropping. He still has supply between the orbitals and the handful of depots that remain. He has mined out of his main. At the 23-minute mark, Crossover has successfully mined out of his main base. There's the one Muta Honest. Whoop, he takes out the Muta. There's only so much anti-air left. The Roach Ravager, the Hydras do not have Hydraless speed range. So this base could go down. Really get away. Once he loses these medevacs, that's it. That's... No, the Reaper! The Reaper, no! The hero, the hardest Reaper of them all. This one Marauder going fucking ham right now. Drops coming back in. The drones are... Oh my god, he just stimmed himself to death. I told you to lay off it, man. It's a bad habit. This game is much closer than it ever should have been. The main base is being rebuilt, but if these medevacs... Oh, 2 Hydra shots. There it goes! And 3 medevacs. And that is the ball game. Suddenly, finally, it all comes together. He's remade, but if these barracks have been up a couple minutes earlier, pumped out 2 dozen Marines, and this exchange should I say, finally come to an end. So Crossover still has the opportunity to speak out, but in the end, it appears, instead of speaking out and continuing that trend, he's resigned himself to a conspicuous silence. So maybe not as hard as we originally thought. And the Vikings. Oh! Beautiful micro, but I don't know if killing Ovies is the path to victory here. Does he have words? The curveball out of nowhere. Maybe at the end of the day, he puts on a hard face. But when it all boils down to it, when he sees a player he can respect, someone he knows is of comparable ability, maybe he's just a little soft. Well, that was a game. Okay. Yeah, Crossover swallowed his pride, if you will. But he's not gay, though. I feel like I came on a little strong with the gay jokes, but I just kind of ran with it. So now we're here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Bronze League Heroes.